Hello students. Today we will discuss about the biomedical waste. So in this chapter we are going to discuss what are the sources, collection, treatment and disposal of biomedical waste, which is very important from all the type of waste because in day to day life there is lot of biomedical waste which is generated. So what is this biomedical waste? So biomedical waste means any solid or liquid waste which is including its container and any intermediate product which is generated during the diagnosis or treatment or immunization of human beings or animals or related to any research activities. So all these are called as biomedical waste. So we'll understand what is biomedical waste. So here the definition is any solid or liquid or both solid and liquid waste including its container also, and any with intermediate product which is generated during the diagnosis, treatment or immunization of human beings or animals or research activities, that is called as the biomedical waste. So these biomedical wastes, they pose hazard due to two principal reasons. The first reason is they are infective and the other reason is their toxicity. They are toxic or poisonous, so we have to take much more care about these biomedical waste. So approximately 1.45 kg of the waste is generated per patient per day. So you can imagine in India, in Indian hospitals, approximately 1.4 kg of the waste is generated per patient per day. Okay, whereas it is much higher in developed countries like UK, USA and all. So there was no legislation on medical waste till the Ministry of Environment and Forest, that is MOEF, proposed the first draft rules in 1995, and the rules recommended on-site incinerations for all the hospitals for more than 50 beds. So it was recommended that the site incinerators means each hospital should have incinerators. So that was included, act was included in 1995. Then the final rules were notified on 20th July 1998 and they were called as biomedical waste management and handling rules, that is, or they are called as BMW. BMW stands for biomedical waste rules 1998. Then all such waste which can adversely harm the environment or the health of a person is considered as infectious, and such waste has to be managed as per the BMW management rules, biomedical waste management rules 2016. So in 2016 again it was revised. So as per these rules, the biomedical waste should be segregated before storage, okay, then transport, treatment and disposal. So in all the steps starting from storage, transportation, treatment and disposal, everywhere you need to take care. You have to follow the rules and guidelines given by the law. Then what these biomedical waste actually consist of? So first one, the human anatomical waste like tissues, organs and body parts. That is the first waste which is generated in hospitals, that is tissues, organs and body parts. Then the animal waste generated during research from veterinary hospitals. So here biomedical waste includes both the human as well as the animal biomedical waste. So it also includes the microbiology and biotechnological waste, because there also we deal with the organisms. Then waste sharps like hypodermic needles, syringes, scalpels, and the broken glasses. So all these are again included under biomedical waste. Then it also includes discarded medicines and cytotoxic drugs. Then soil waste such as dressing, bandages, plaster casts, material contaminated with blood, tubes, and catheters. So all these are included under biomedical waste. Then even it also includes solid and liquid. So liquid waste from any of the infected areas. Then incineration ash and other chemical waste, because after burning also the waste is generated in the form of ash. So that incinerated ash and other chemical waste also included as the biomedical waste. Then we'll discuss the categories of biomedical waste. So here in the form of table it is given. So the waste category, that there are different categories of waste. There are 10 categories of waste, and in that each category what type of waste is included and how the treatment and disposal is done, or what are the options for the treatment and disposal of the particular category of the waste we will discuss. So first category, that is category 1. It includes the human anatomical waste, that is human tissues, organ and body parts. Okay, so how you can treat and dispose it? Either you can go for incineration or you can go for deep burial. So there is at written after incineration. So what is that single at? So here it is given on the right hand side, left hand side of the table. So at means there will be no chemical pre-treatment before incineration. Chlorinated plastics shall not be incinerated. So here incineration is done, but how? There will be no chemical pre-treatment before the incineration on these human anatomical wastes. Okay, so that is a category 1. Or you can go for deep burial. Deep burial means in the ground. Okay, you can dig a pit. Okay, and in that pit you can dump the waste, like how we do for composting. Layer by layer we have to dump the waste. So this treatment we will discuss once again in detail. The next second category is the animal waste. So what all animal waste includes? So animal waste, tissues, organs, body parts, then carcasses, bleeding parts, fluid, blood, and experimental animals used in research. Usually we use rats and all. So the waste generated by veterinary hospitals and colleges, then discharge from the hospitals, animal houses. So all these are included under animal waste. So the option for treatment and disposal is again incineration and deep burial, which is wherein there is no chemical pre-treatment before the incineration. Then category 3 includes the microbiology and biotechnology waste. So what these waste includes? So these wastes from laboratory cultures, stocks or specimens of the live or microorganisms, or attenuated vaccines, then human and animal cell cultures used in research, and infectious agents from research and industrial laboratories, waste from production of biologicals, then toxins and devices used for transfer of the culture. So all these are included under category 3, that is microbiology and biotechnology waste. So how you can treat and dispose these waste? Local autoclaving, microwaving and incineration. So autoclaving is again like burning, okay. Microwaving, okay. There are different equipments which are used for autoclaving and microwaving, okay. Then category 4 includes the waste sharps, okay, like needles, syringes, scalpels, then blades, glass, etc., which are very sharp and that may cause puncture and cuts. So this includes both used and unused sharps, okay. So all these are called as category 4 waste, that is waste sharp. So how you can dispose it or treat it? You can disinfect it, okay. Disinfecting by chemical treatment, then autoclaving, microwaving and mutilation, or you can go for shredding. So what is that? Double at, okay, there is written chemical treatment. So chemical treatment using at least 1% hypochlorite solution or any other equivalent chemical reagent. It must be ensured that the chemical treatment ensures the disinfection. So here the chemicals are used for the disinfection of the waste. So all these are included under category 4. Then comes the category 5. So category 5 includes discarded medicines and cytotoxic drugs, okay. So like poisonous. So discarded medicines, they are waste comprising of outdated or contaminated and discarded medicines. So all the medicines are which are expired, okay, expiry date is over, okay, or outdated, contaminated and discarded medicines. So they are under category 5. So how you can dispose it? Either you can go for incineration or destruction and drug disposal in secured landfills. So you can send them to landfills also. Then the next category includes, that is category of biomedical waste schedule 1. The category 6 includes the solid waste, soiled waste. So what is soiled waste? The items which are contaminated with body fluids, including cotton, dressings, soiled plasters, casts, plaster casts, lines, then bedding and other material contaminated with blood. So all these are called as soiled waste, okay. So how you can dispose this cotton, plaster and all? By either incineration, autoclaving or microwaving. So all these you can adopt any one of these technique. Then category 7 includes the solid waste, which is generated from the disposable items other than the waste sharps, such as tubing, catheters, then intravenous sets, etc. So all these are included under solid waste. So the how you can treat it and dispose it is by disinfecting by chemical treatment, okay, or you can go for autoclaving, microwaving and mutilation, or you can go for shredding. So all these methods you can adopt for solid waste. Then shredding means breaking into smaller pieces. Then category 8 includes the liquid waste. So liquid waste which is generated from laboratory and washing, cleaning, housekeeping and disinfecting activities. So how you can treat and dispose it? Liquid waste, either you can go for disinfecting by chemical treatment or discharge into the drains. Then the next category includes the incineration ash, that is ash from incineration of any of the biomedical waste. So till category 8 we have mentioned incineration for so many types of waste. So after burning of that waste, okay, whatever ash is formed, okay, that can be disposed of, okay, disposal in municipal landfills. So you can use it as a daily cover in landfills. Then the last category, that is category 10, which includes the chemical waste. So chemicals which are used in production of biologicals, chemicals used in disinfecting as insecticides, etc. So all these are wherever chemicals are used, they are considered as chemical waste. So chemical waste, they can be treated as by chemical treatment and discharged into the drains for liquids and secure landfills for solids. Okay, so all these are the different categories of the biomedical waste schedule 1. Okay, so and what is the treatment and disposal method for all these type of wastes.